Hey, traders. Happy Sunday. Happy weekly candle close stream or whatever. You know, it's coming up in like an hour, 51 minutes. Don't know if I'll be around for all of it, but I don't know. I mean, we just went through 24 hours of selling literally on Bitcoin, where every 4-hour candle closed lower than the previous one until now, where we do have an hour and, you know, like, hopefully this will end it, right? I mean, this would be, if things don't get weird in the next hour, 50 minutes, you could get a bullish engulfing candle, and it could be a consecutive higher low than the previous low, and you could be back testing the 200 moving average as support. And if this engulfed, I'd feel a lot more confident to believe that what could be occurring is a potential 3 rising valleys pattern. And if you get engulfed here like this, you start losing the negative momentum. Maybe you get some follow through price action off the bullish engulfing candle that could maybe crack us through that 58,100, 58,359 resistance that has been, oh my god, so powerful, impossible to breach. It's the steel wall, man, literally made out of steel. And you know, so every time you break it, doesn't matter, you fall right back below it, but hopefully this time, you know, one valley, a second valley, then a third valley, then that combination with the hidden divergence. That's exactly the best hit. The best 3 rising valleys had the hidden bullish divergence on the third valley. So that's what we're banking on.
Color Yarte Paranethio super chatted $83.41.
Wow.
Mark Cali, you take a look at $SXP.
Mark?
I think it's just broken out and retested a descending triangle pattern on the hourly. Would appreciate your thoughts and possible targets.
I mean, we can look at SXP, but I don't know who Mark is. TA with Mark Ray. Hi. Thanks, dude, for the 83 super chat. Much love. Yeah.
Hey, Mitch.
We'll look at SXP.
Daily CTI/USDT, is this breaking out of a downward sloping resistance? Can a supply/demand line be downward sloping? Appreciate you.
Of course, yeah. Supply lines, demand lines. That's what makes something a supply line, demand line. When it's down sloping or up sloping, yes. If it's not down sloping, up sloping, it can only be horizontal. And they're horizontal, they're normally sell walls or buy walls. Congestion areas, right? Where there are, you think about like a congestion area, 58,100, 58,359. Think about that like in your town where you live, the worst, you know, most congested area where there'd be traffic at 5 p.m., right? That's what's going on at these yellow lines you see, right? That's where all the traffic is. In between there's not much traffic, right? It's like straight up, straight down stuff. So look at, you know, support resistance kind of like roads, right? A lot of things going on. People buying, people selling, people shorting, right? People taking leverage positions, all kinds of stuff going on at those at certain levels. And so what you're doing is, I think, and again, like, I could be wrong miserably, and that's okay. It happens, man. No one's perfect, whatever. But I just think that there is still absorption of remaining supply occurring at this critical congestion area that goes back to February 21st. And now you got some sort of Bulkowski structure kind of developing.
Hey, Mark Polkadex. Dex. Fairly new.
And now a new meme has been born. Thanks a lot, Mr. Colors. Colorize, thanks, dude. Now everyone's gonna call me Mark. You never know what's gonna happen when you hit that live button, dude. You just don't. PDEX, Jerome, I saw you were posting about it in the Patreon chat. This one look good. I mean, it looks okay. It only hit like a 618. It never hit the 786, 886 area like the other one we talked about, fourth. Which, God, what are y'all doing? Y'all market buying fourth, dude? It just seems like it's so illiquid that, I mean, you aren't going to get your orders at the entry, or you weren't able to when I posted it, and that's why I pumped. And then people, I think, just started market buying. You don't want to market buy ever on low liquid assets, because the ask could be really high up, and that, I think, that very well could have been what happens. So people like market buy, and then they're buying for $40. What? I didn't buy that. Yes, you did. That was the only ask that existed at a certain time, right? So yeah, I mean, liquidity is important. But like, you know, what I'm doing, right? I'm doing is I'm identifying structures, you know, combination of variables at certain levels that could be setting up our price. So if we want to do it real quick, we'll just spend a second here on this. This is, I guess, a predictable patterns, right? Kind of thing. All right, let's go to fourth. I know, dude. I know. What's fourth? I don't even know. It's some S coin that Smiley Face brought up in the Patreon, okay, chat. And I'm like, dang, man, this looks really good. It looks amazing. It actually looks perfect. It's exactly what you want to see. You got like a low and then maybe a confirmation low, you know, is going. You had the divergence going on, kind of on both oscillators. And I was like, all right, fine, whatever. Chart publication. I posted the chart publication. 5 minutes later, it's up 10+%. And now it's pulled back. It's only at 2.5%. So I think it's still strong. I think it's great. But, I mean, what do you want? What do you think that I posted a trade said it was just going to hit targets like within seconds? It's just not how it works, man. Swing trading. It could take 4 or 5 days, maybe even a week or more. So, well, it just, you see this picture. All right. Now, let's do a split screen. Let's do it this way. Give me a sec. It's got to load. So I want to do comparative analysis to show you the thought process behind it, what these things can manifest into. This may not. This may fail miserably. Fourth may. Yeah, sure, whatever. Hold on. Yeah, I know. It's like, does anyone get this trading view? It does this now. Hope you all enjoying the music. I discovered this guy a few days ago. I can't stop listening to him. Arc de Solil. So good. Dude, don't tell me it's gonna freeze. This is so stupid. Anyone else getting this issue with TradingView lately? Like where it's just you're trying to load something and it like acts like it's not working? Alright, let me pull it up. So let's just dude, I mean it's like almost identical. And cake, by the way, it looks pretty freaking awesome, bull flagging like crazy. Dude, this is like the almost the same different harmonic structure, okay? Definitely a different harmonic structure. But come on, dude. You see what I'm talking about? Like the structure or the asset gets listed to the exchange, right? And then it sells off and creates this base, right? Wherever, it's a base of buying, right? And then it creates the XABCD pattern. XABCD, yeah, lower high. It's a bat, 886. It's near that 886, very close. And then this one's a 786. And look how, you know, just the price action you were getting was so powerful at that pattern completion zone of the bullish cipher before pandemonium, positive pandemonium. So that's like the same thing. It's like, oh my God, I've seen this before. I know how this plays out. So let's see with this bullish engulfing candle hour 43 minutes. Let's see what manifests from the engulfing candle if it can hold, right?
Time frame for BTC looking perfect for a massive breakout up. 3-month descending triangle now at bottoming oversold levels.
We'll see. We'll look at the 3-day if you want. If you're requesting that, sure. It's not really a request. He's just bringing it up, and I'm gonna look at it because it's Bitcoin, you know, so it's fine.
Thanks for standing in for me tonight. Hey, are you ready to load your each bar bags at 20 cents? We should be there by Tuesday. Cheers, bro. I will be back tomorrow. Just off to paint my new penthouse slump from Mitch.
Thanks, Mr. Ray. The 3 dude. Thank you, dude. Okay, we're cool. Everyone, under a little education segment. Start the stream, whatever-ish.
Coin, please.
Okay, you don't get it, whatever, I don't care. Alright, so, you know, eventual targets, the top of the structure, right? Long way to go. Long way to go. Alright, let's go back to Bitcoin. Look at that 3-day that was requested. I mean, it wasn't requested, but I'm just going to look at it because someone brought it up, and it's... Everyone cares about Bitcoin. A 3-day bullish engulfing candle, hour and 41 minutes away from being confirmed as an engulfing candle, and the fact is that like you've been, oh man, the 3-day is so good because the candle high closed February 18th, right? If I plot a trend line there, you can see what happened. You broke it April 28th, 3-day candle. Look, or 3 days, 6 days, going on 9 days of back testing what was once a resistance as support, and an engulfing candle to break it out. I mean, this is 3 days great. What were we talking about? Some one sec. I gotta read his TTS. He said something. What did he say? He said, time frame is looking perfect breakup. 3-month descending triangle now at bottoming oversold levels. I don't see a descending triangle. There's no way it can be a descending triangle because there's no buy wall, right? I mean, a buy wall is a base of buying with distribution. This is the inverse of that. There are higher highs with higher lows. So I don't see a descending triangle or anything, but because there's accumulation still. XABCD, PCZ, bullish engulfing candle. That's still out in the weekly though. The weekly is really important because look, man, I'm like you said it's bullish, but I don't know if it's like what you said about the structure. Anyway, the weekly. This is something that's really important that people have already forgotten, I think. Last week, Bitcoin bullishly engulfed. All right, incredible engulfing candle. And now it gets a volatile price action. And look what happens. Look, an hour 39 minutes. Bitcoin can close below or above. Excuse me. Bitcoin can close above $57,487. That I think would be a monumental development, a very good thing. Whereas last week, even with the engulfing candle, it could not break that. It's now doing that, and that's really good sign, man.
I know ONG popped recently, but is now a good time to buy back in. Love the show. Thanks. Hashtag BTFD.
Uncle Juju, thanks for the 25. Uncle Juju with a K. Don't even know how you came up with that, man, but thank you. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll look at ONG. All right, another S coin, dude. The weekly. But the weekly argument, dude, on the RSI, look, it's undeniable. It's like this was a low on price, okay, at some point in late January. This was another low on price that was higher than the previous low. This is like your third higher low on the weekly. Every time you keep making higher lows on the weekly, you keep making lower levels on the relative strength. Can someone tell me what that is? Can someone tell me what that is? I'll wait. I don't know. I'm gonna see like more than 3 answers. Mark Ray TA is better ring. I don't agree. Mark Ray, no, dude. All right, so we got some answers. We got a lot of mixed bag of answers, okay? But yeah. So the answer was hidden bullish divergence, a low on price, a higher low on price, and a higher low again on price. And man, the engulfing candle, what? So strong, man. Despite what anyone's telling you, it doesn't look bad. And now the 4 hour, right? I mean, the less significant time. So the weekly looked very promising. Now the 4 hour is implying, hey, if we get an engulfing candle right here, you're making another higher low, and sellers are exhausted after this third higher low bouncing on the 200 moving average, and you're just butting up against the congestion area, just absorption. So it could be an interesting week next week for sure. Okay, that's it for Bitcoin. Well, maybe the daily. Let's see the daily. 3 days. So 3 looks great. Hey, you know what's good about the daily? The daily is back testing the old resistance as support today. Yes, it's above it. It's wonderful. It's like these are not bad things. These are good things. These are bullish variables that are occurring, at least price action wise, correlating to trend lines.
Can you take a look at $LTC? Have a big bag.
Matthew L. Yeah, dude. I thought the answer was.
Is that a joint?
420, right? Hasn't that been the consensus? Like we look at it every day, and it's like, yeah, 420 eventually is, and that's the Elon Musk psychological. Everyone in crypto, it's 420. Is that a joint? It's as powerful of a resistance as the zeros and the fives, right? The 4, 2, 0. It just is, okay. So that was the target. we knew what was going to happen with Litecoin, right? It had the PCZ, it reacted, but we knew it was going to go up probably if these market conditions stayed the same. And that's exactly what you want to see. You want to see your bearish structures, your bearish patterns be violated and then eventually invalidated. And that's what's happening with Litecoin. Good. No surprise though. All right, let's go to just look at the daily, 3-day, 4-hour, weekly on Bitcoin. So let's look at Ethereum now. That is doing fine, just fine.
Yeah, I've been missing the streams. Just want to see if we're on the same page.
Yeah. Sounds like we are, maybe. But so Ethereum's just a day of indecision after a very nice breakout.
Cheers, Mitch. Let's peek at some uranium. Ticker NXE. Next general.
So Randolph, yeah, we can look at uranium. Yeah, we'll do it, dude. So you wonder, is that bearish divergence? I mean, kinda, yeah, a little bit of bearish divergence. The argument could be made for bearish divergence from a high and a higher high, lower levels relative strength, but I don't know, man. You think, like, why would 4,000 not get hit? You're just gonna top out at 3,900, 3,980 or something. Hey, man, a pullback happens. You can't be surprised, but at the same time, it doesn't, like, taking longs, man, it's a high premium trade if one was taking a long, right? And one, I guess, would have been taking a long inside of the structure, not outside of it after it already broke out. And is at its highest level ever, you know, and the asset in like 2 weeks, at least from the April 23rd low to its high right now in 16 days at pretty much 100%, 91%. My God, dude. It was 100% at its highest point. That's just... it's crazy, man. Okay, so that's let's look at the weekly. Gonna be the highest weekly candle close of all time for Ethereum. Duh. I mean, just look at the chart, dude. It's just like straight up. So look at this in linear. All right, so above, like, if you're talking about the old all-time high from January 2018 to the $83 low or whatever. You exceeded the 2618 in linear scale. That was like 3600, and now the 3618 fib extension is $4,935. So pretty much $5,000. I mean, if you break 4,000, that's the target, 5K, Fibonacci wise and psychological. That's all you got, man. You're just in outer space. Nothing more to look at, really. It's very overbought. Currently sitting at 87 on the RSI. Gotta wonder eventually, man. What's you gotta wonder, like, Bitcoin dominance. When is it gonna reverse? It'll eventually reverse, man. Like, it will never just keep going straight down, even though it looks like it'll just never end, man. And I really think that eventually, like, if you're talking about support resistance, like on the weekly, look at this. It's only 39.8 or 40% market cap dominance. Look, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. That's it.
Prince of Nigeria here. Can we take a look at ADA/USDT? Does it still have the makings of a varsity athlete? Thanks, brother.
Thank you, Mr. Prince of Nigeria. Hopefully you got that money order everyone sent you always, every day, right? Thank you. Well, I got it. Weird. Sorry, I got a weird notification. So thanks so much. Like, I think we got a few new patrons who joined. We're sitting right now at 1,429 patrons. I mean, that's unbelievable. At this point, I'm just like, I can't believe it. This news every time, but super grateful. And thanks for all the support. All right, so what are you doing? You sold off, and you're, hey, you know, are you divergent or anything? I was like, hidden bearish divergence on the MACD, pathetic. But RSI looks kind of interesting. You definitely are bullishly diverging on the RSI on the 4 hour, but whatever. We'll see what happens. You're just in no man's land, though. I think you can. I think someone was talking about a critical level on Bitcoin dominance on a not the weekly. Okay, you can't even. There's no data on the 4 hour. Wow, I gotta go to the daily. Someone's like, there's some support. I guess it was like this peak right here at 44%. It's like 2 times. February 2018 and May 2018. And it's a level where it could bounce, but yeah, and the daily showing some nice bullish divergence. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, eventually it'll reverse. The straight line down will go up, and it'll be a relief rally. It'll be just a reflexive rally. It'd probably just make a lower high and then dump again, you know. But eventually, these things come to an end. So, if the market's really bullish and stuff, you'd think Bitcoin could make a comeback, you know. I mean, this is like what the composite operator does. He'll mark the price up, and then for many months, he'll suppress the price. He won't let it run up to new levels, right? And you know, whatever. Bitcoin's been making higher highs, but complacency sets in. Like, market participants are tired of it. They get fed up with it, and they take their money out and they sell their position to the composite operator at whatever price it is in that range. And eventually you get near the end of that range, and then the composite operator has reaccumulated more coins or more shares, whichever market you're looking at, and then a new markup phase begins. And it's very possible we're nearing the end of that phase of consolidation for Bitcoin, you know, where altcoins are going nuts. Really, people like that kind of yield on other altcoins, on other coins, is like definitely getting people to exit Bitcoin and get deep into those altcoins, so that, you know, that's perfect. That's exactly what the composite operator wants. He wants you to head for greener pastures so he can acquire your position at a reasonable level, like on Bitcoin, a fixed price of $58,000. And once eventually that supply is absorbed by him, see it 75K, see it 100K probably, right? I mean, it seems very possible that's going on. You know, it's very similar to last summer. I know some patrons and viewers of this stream, we all witnessed it together, where he did that same thing, got a lot of people complacent for a while before marking the price up. Anyway, moving on. If you're joining the live stream, the like button, the bell, the sub. Oh my god. Bitcoin. Oh, we gotta look at Doge, right? Doge is like, thumbnail, and it got wrecked. News-driven catalyst. Hey, look what happened. Well, it broke out of that structure, didn't it? It was a textbook news-driven run-up sell-off, right? Where you knew it was coming, you got your rally, you know, and then it peaked out around the 1618 fib extension, reverse, and then that attempted rally that we see over and over and over again. It's like that's how the W's and the M patterns develop, right? On that attempted rally that was higher than the previous high. There was certainly bearish divergence in the end, and then the channel was created, and then you fell out last night. It was so crazy. If you were watching Saturday Night Live, it was the doctor scene where Elon was the doctor, and he talked about, no, you know, the lady had died, and he's like, no, she's literally dead. And as soon as he said she's literally dead, that was when huge sell orders came in and this price dump. It's crazy. I can't even believe, like, I got it. Like, I figured, you know, there was going to be a dump, but not like that. Not so perfectly and ironically, you know. Anyway, so it's rallied, you know, off its low. It hit 41. What did it do? It hit old all-time highs, right? This candle high close April 20th.
Is that a joint?
Bounced off of it as support. Obviously, some scalpers had some limit buys in right there, and it is up substantially, but well off its all-time highs, right? Still just back testing the channel's old demand line as a supply line, right? There's no edge on this asset, a low, and then the lower low with higher levels negative momentum. That's just bearish convergence. So I don't know if there's any actionable trade right now, or not a swing trade. Maybe you're scalping world. I don't know. I don't mess with that stuff. So down 12.8% right now, but it was down like 25%, maybe near its lowest point. So that's it, dude. So, all right, Doge, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. All right, let's look at Litecoin. You know, up 10%. We knew We knew it. Like, as of yesterday, we said, all right, bearish chart reacting, but conditions too bullish. Eventually, it's just going to consolidate and it's going to mark up 420 as a target. So just waiting on 420 to get hit. You're currently at 381 and climbing. You're near your high side of the day. You're bullishly engulfing. Really nice hidden bullish divergence developed. Oh, this is exactly what happens in bullish conditions. You get the XABCDs, and there's just not enough supply and or too much demand. You react, but sellers are not in control of this market. Bulls are. The buyers are. So 420. Waiting on that. We look left on Binance chart. There it is, man. Like on the Binance chart, this is it. 366. I know there's more data, but dude, Binance, man, I'm telling you, 420 is next. It's 400 then 420. What's up, in Plaza 888? Thanks for the 20. Yeah, you want to look at that? Sure. All right. I wish there's more to talk about. It was discussed yesterday as really bullish, so it's got more room to run. That's it. So we got to look at this, man. We have to. We got to look at Cardano. It's notable. Why? Because it had broken out. It broke the range, the trading range at 150, and we knew what was the target on the asset. $2. It's still $2. Like, there's no change. Cardano, probably $2 soon. Patience. That's all I can tell you. You break a trading range like this, look, this is exactly what I was talking about with the psychology of the composite operator. He marks the price up, right? Well, he acquired his position, smart money down here, right? Then he, right here, that was the backup, that was the end of the phase, and the markup phase. Now the possible reaccumulation phase, and now a breakout. You broke the range, the bullish range, and there's nothing here. It's price discovery. So $2 psychological resistance. Duh. You break $2, you're going to 250. Break 250, probably going to $3 and $5. Okay, so Cardano, yeah. I mean, about time, man. But no surprise after the breakout. Okay, people wanted to see it. There you go, man. What a weekend. What a weekend, man. Everything culminated last night, or capitulated, I don't know, because Elon. I don't know, Saturday Night Live is just not what it used to be. I haven't watched it in so long. They've politicized everything, and it's just not funny, and without Elon, I don't know, man. I just muted it. I was like, if Elon's not on the TV or on the screen, I'm just, no thanks, man. I don't know. Anyway, it's like, dang, dude. Oh, how the mighty have fallen in terms of like who they used to have. Chris Farley, Adam Sandler, right? I mean, Will Ferrell. What happened?
China.
Rob Schneider.
China.
For the people spamming Trias in the chat, stop it. It has been called at $2. Congrats for the one who took it to $32 Now stop being annoying. Have a great day, Mitch.
What's up? Now stop being annoying. Am I being annoying, Retta? Thanks for the 4. What's up, Pillow Pants, dude? Thanks, dude.
Clinking their mugs. Lord Ray. 0.0008590 BTC.
Thank you, Pillow Pants, for the $50.01 worth of Bitcoin, the crypto contribution. Love it, man. Thank you. I am technically literally going to be that now. Like, it's official. I'm going to be a landlord, so I'll be, it's an actual appropriate title, IRL, in real life. It's not a video game handle anymore. All right, let's look at total. And then we'll look at one more coin. Total, hey man, it's not doing much from yesterday, right? Indecision. It got as low as 2.25 trillion, but it got as high as 2.48 trillion, still inching on up, just a day of indecision. I'd say that's a win for a Doge catastrophe, right? I mean, that's awesome. 2.5 trillion's been the target, and it's almost there, man. It's just the top of the parallel channel, right? What we would call this on the top is the supply line, and the bottom would be the demand line. If it was flipped, right? If you had a downtrend like this, looks like bonds, right? This would be a supply line, downsloping supply line, and a downsloping demand line.
Thanks for being mindful. Good show.
So Becca Lee, thanks for the 5. Appreciate it. So one more before we get to requests, but we gotta look at, dude, Hex. We are just tenths of pennies away from the first target of the trade setup being achieved, the position trade, where it was, hey, one would buy Hex and they would just hold it. Oh God, I don't even know what's going on. On the daily, it has officially been achieved. I didn't get alerted. I guess it happened so fast that they couldn't even trigger the notification system on TradingView. But do you see this, chat? You understand what 4.1 cents is, right? Do you understand? The date was March 23rd. No one cared about Hex. Entry was 1.1 pennies. And I guess as of today, Jesus chimes, dude. We did it. We win. Oh my God. Awesome, man. Very, very good. So, guess what? Could you imagine? Could you imagine the next target? We'll probably, it'll be like, hey, it'll be like a month from now or a few weeks from now. Dude, Hex is at 10 cents, man. Richard Hart's gonna be on CNBC. And I'll be like, oh yeah, we remember, dude. Great, man. Great. So I'm bringing this up because 18.64% up today, and again, I guess officially it's at that target, first target of the trade setup. Wonderful, man. We have some other assets doing things today. We do. Oh, we got VeChain doing things, not much. But still, it hit, right? What did VeChain do? VeChain hit first target of the trade setup and pulled back, and everyone's like discouraged and scared. It's like, that's swing trading, man. That's how it works, dude. All right? I mean, look right here what happened. At 25 cents, what did the asset do? It sold off and got all the way down to 20.763 cents, right? I mean, after a profit-taking level occurred, the asset retraced 16.64% in 1 day, 2 days almost, right? 1 day, 20 hours. Serious, right? But serious swing. That's welcome to crypto volatility. But it's like that, man. It's like, patience. May 1st, trade setup posted. It's just like entry was then and 19.6 cents, and it's just like, okay, first target hits. Hey, you almost goes up out. I get it, man. I get it. It didn't happen. Even people got re-entry levels, right? And then it runs up, hits it, pulls back, and it's like, dude, it's not over yet. Especially if Bitcoin is doing what we think it might be doing, which is absorbing remaining supply at critical ice lines for resistance. So there's more upside on VeChain if everything holds as it is, as it has been. Okay, VeChain. And then Link's pretty good too. It's over $50. It's wonderful, dude. It's very, very good. Link, this crazy uptrend it's been in, it's out. It actually broke out of the channel. It looks like it's in a consolidation structure right now. It's like an upsloping flag of some sort, or like anchor on the bottom, and you just extend it out. Yeah, it's just like upsloping flag. You go wonder, is it really bullish? Hard to say, but it's definitely like, you get it above $50 is awesome, because anything above 50 could go to 60, 75, 100, but you got to wonder what kind of consolidation is going on. Is it like lack of supply, or is it exhaustion? Hidden bullish divergence kind of what's going on the MACD. Anything above 50 long enough, like $60 will be your next kind of checkpoint, right? There you go, man. Very interesting. What a breakout happening. Not locally, but structural, like the large structures being broken out. But you did that 1 time, 2 times already, so third time's a charm, maybe? Not sure. Oh, 5.3% today. All right, let's see. All right, look at the first one from Kids Colors with an E. He called me Mark Ray. Well, yeah, it looks good. I mean, but the thing is, like, it's not at a low risk area, but it's great. I love the consolidation. What's happening? At these levels, you could be arguing there is absorption of remaining supply. Right, congestion area. This is all-time highs, right? This zone is the all-time high zone. All right, and you're one low, second low, a third low, kind of like 4 lows here. And if you can just get above it and hold above $5, a very, very real psychological resistance. If you can hold that long enough, the target is 627 and then 726. All right, it's certainly no value trade, right? And this was the time, like these levels, right? Levels of congestion, old highs from February 11th, pattern completion zones of bullish alternate bats, right? That down here, that's more reasonable levels of, to take long entries. Not up here, but again, momentum could be really strong. It's huge impulse up and it's down sloping consolidation. Yeah, it could be flagging, right? The bull flag, right? It's not conventional. It's weird looking, right? It's not perfect or anything, but that's the way it could be perceived to market participants. Absorption of remaining supply, and once it's all completely absorbed, it marks up again and it re-engages price discovery. It's a very bullish trend, and it's just at all-time highs. At the same time, if Bitcoin takes a turn for the worst, or the worst, and begins to sell off, this is exactly an area where reversals occur to the downside. So you have to keep that in mind. That's why I say you're buying at premium levels. You wouldn't be buying at value levels at all, right? Not bottom ranges, tops of ranges. So you always have that liability, I think, when you're trying to trade momentum and you're trying to buy on premium, not value. So you just have to keep that in mind. This is a definite reversal area. It's an inflection point on the chart, right? This is inflection, 5 to 550 inflection point. So it's either you break it and you go berserk in price discovery, or you can't break it because Bitcoin sucks and then it falls all the way back down to like other levels like 378, 350. Okay, you understand what I'm talking about? All right, cool. That's SXP. Yeah, a lot of these coins are still really strong. Altcoins, yeah. There you go, Kids Colors. Right. Yeah, dude, this is incredible. I mean, like, CTI is awesome. Like, CTI, it's amazing. I think it's so good. And what it's doing now is extremely bullish, like beyond stupidly bullish. This is what assets do before they go to Mars. They call up Elon, but before they call up Elon, they spring and they backtest the spring of critical levels. This orange trend line, 12.136 cents, is a candle high close that goes back to February 25th. As you can see, low, lower low, lowest low, but now a rally and a higher low. So momentum is beginning to shift here, but you also have the technical indicator of the spring back test. And this is all happening at value areas, congestion areas. Do you get what I'm saying? This is like the inverse of SXP is CTI, where you're not buying at premium levels. These are value levels, value based on Fibonacci, right? From that major discernible swing low from March 13th to its highest point, the asset has lost 88.6% of its value after that. So you go up to Amazon.com and you look at something on your watch list, and it says like, 3%, 10% sale or whatever, or nothing, and all of a sudden the price is marked out and it says 88% sale on the asset, and it only would cost you 12 cents. Dang, man. I'm adding that to the cart. You know what? Screw it. I'm buying now, right? That's like the psychology of Fibonacci, how you have to look at that, size it up, okay? And it looks great, man. Anything above 12.13 cents now is crazy good. Like, that could be a technical indicator in itself. I mean, springs back test springs are indicators. So you got to pray for Bitcoin, but eventually, man, this thing could go nuts. Go all the way up 33 to 36 cents.
4 hours in daily. Thanks.
So Ricky Bobby, thanks for 20. Where's my pizza, dude? I ordered from Huggalo's Pizza 3 hours ago, dude. Where you at? Okay, CTI, are we clear? Super bullish. Super bullish. Man, it's like, you gotta wonder. It never hit the 88% retrace, which is kind of concerning. But I just don't think, like, with all the divergences played out, the fact that it's like made all these lows, now it's making a higher low, spring back testing. You're playing the spring back test. That's the trade. You know, sometimes you trade engulfing candles. You trade for certain reasons strategically, right? Well, I think the trade is the spring back test. You're placing your bet because of that. And I mean, the target really is 34.692 cents from here. And so that means, right, you've got a 4.97 to 1 reward to risk, meaning one could, if they wanted to really be conservative, they could have a really loose stop at 6 cents below the congestion area where I don't think you want anything to do with this asset ever. You can have it all the way down there and still have a 3.19 to 1 reward to risk. Taking profit at the C, that peak there. You see what I'm saying? And if you wanted to 786 is fine too. Like, you have a loose stop here, just in case Bitcoin's gonna be weird for a while, and then you have a third target swinging for the fences. If this is gonna pull a CRV or a Ocean or a GRT or a cake or a bake or something. This is how one could literally look at this. It's down 4.28%. I love it. I love when assets are down on down days when someone requests it, right? So CTI, I have not, I didn't publish anything on this yet.
LTC/ETH, please considering converting my ETH to LTC short term.
I don't know, dude, we'll look at it. I haven't looked at that in many moons.
Oops. Thanks. 0.00515481 ETH.
Sylvain on, thanks for the 2001 of Ethereum. Thanks for the crypto contributions. I love those, man. Love the crypto contributions. Better than fiat, right? Okay, so moving on. Next one, Polkadex on KuCoin was requested. Oh boy. It's up 12% today. Guh. Yeah, like, sorry, dude. But yeah, it didn't hit the, like, a deep retrace or anything, but yes, certainly this is exactly another, what, like a spring happened on May 1st, and just the back test of the spring for so long, and look what's happening. There was too much demand, not enough supply to break it below that, and look at it now, reversing off of it. The next target, you would think, is probably going to be 2374. Where that candle high closed back from April 20th.
Is that a joint?
To the top of the range. Yeah, and that little zone, 2371, 2480. I can't tell you, I mean, you're asking about it now, you know, it's up 12, what do you want to do? It's not actionable now. Like, I'm never going to tell someone to be taking along on an asset up that much already. So, cool stuff though. Yeah, you identified an ice line. This is exact congestion area. And there's not much data on this chart, but like this is what you're looking for. This is how dreams can be made, Chad. So education was that. That's all I can do for you. It's all hindsight now. Okay. I guess you could have argued there was maybe hidden bullish average or something going on. There was just only positive momentum on lower lows, and it's just like the same thing almost. You were diverging the whole way. It was just like one could have, if they wanted to, one could have set their entry for many days, almost a week, and just had to stop somewhere, you know, kind of below it. You know, look at that scam wick there. Oh, look, the good news is after it tested it once, then it just never really did that same price action below the congestion area. So you would have been safe having just a reasonable stop somewhere below the ice line. And look what you'd be getting paid right now.
$1.88. Please look at Feathercoin. FTC/PTC.
Feathercoin, isn't it up like $1 billion right now today or something?
34.990000XLA.
Because we're living. Thanks for the Stellar Lumens contribution. Appreciate it, man. We'll look at it. Daryl, thank you, dude, for the super sticker. It says you are amazing. No, you are. Stop talking about yourself, dude. Thank you. Moving on. PDX. Yeah, great, man. Great. But a little late, you know. So, like, the most amazing thing ever would have been if the asset didn't have enough demand to hold that ice line and went all the way down to 1411 again, and then you could have had, like, the best. And this is still a possibility. You cannot rule it out. I mean, it could do this today and then dump, but, like, look, man. Oh, yeah, 61 point Garley. Did it hit the 786? I don't think, no way. Yeah, look, 786 down there. That was the pattern completion zone of the, my God, it almost hit it, didn't it? It was very good, man. But I'm saying like an 886, right? Where we've seen it where these harmonics. Look how perfect it would have been. You know, the old ice line from April 23rd. You know, it fell below it, or maybe it does, and then it gets there. That would be like the lowest risk entry you could ever take on this asset on PDEX. You just, again, too much demand or not enough supply. Already another ice line from April 20th. So, you know, this is what you look for. You didn't get it on this one, and that's okay. Happens. Okay. You can keep your eye on it.
Hey Mitch, can you look at Toco/USDT? Same pattern as trees before it broke out for real.
You're right, I think it's 20. Yeah, we go with Toco US dollar. It's like, they keep sprouting up, dude. They're like weeds. These S coins are like literal weeds. You spray them down. You get anti-weed people to come out and, oh, well, our spray doesn't work on these certain type of weeds, so you're just screwed, you're out of luck. And it's like, oh man. All right, let's see here. Next one on the list. Dent coin, Dent to the US dollar tether. I mean, it's like, you know, impulse up, down sloping consolidation, but it could always come test, 7.1 tenths of 1 penny again, and then be some sort of harmonic. It could also look like it's just down sloping consolidation or an impulse up. Goodness, it's like a little mini pennant, right? A little wedge. I call it a pennant because it's such a small structure. Sorry. Right, you look at it like that, that's pretty nice. I mean, that seems, unless Bitcoin just craps out, which it could, because it can't. It's just, you know, I guess like no one out there can break the 58,000 steel wall of resistance. No one can break it. But I like the 4-hour classic bullish divergence. Very, very real bullish divergence on the MACD. What I also like is this old low back from March 24th. You could consider that a spring back test of spring stuff. So I think it very much depends on what Bitcoin's going to do. But say Bitcoin actually breaks the upside, consecutive higher lows, hidden divergence plays out, the weekly bullish engulfing candle is real, and we start going. I think Dent's got a good chance to hold here, hold the line, and run up to at least 1.1 cents, but after that it would be 1.4 cents, that old high from March 23rd. So, you know, it's a mini bullish pennant or something that's extending on, where at least the MACD is signifying that sellers might be exhausted at a critical support. So it could be interesting, right? I mean, this is definitely where a reversal could occur if the TA is respected at this level. DENT. But then think about Bitcoin's like, you know, It performs the way it's been performing since February 21st, which is pretty much just trash up and down. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, maybe there's opportunity here at the 88% retrace, because that's, you know, that's probably where Dent's going if Bitcoin fails here. Bitcoin can't break the steel wall and start dumping, then you got a possible entry of 5.8 tenths of 1 penny, you know, way down there. So that's the thing, man. It's like, what will Bitcoin do? Bitcoin looks bullish, but just no telling. So it's like not at the deepest value areas, but there is a possible argument one could make at this level for reversal. I connected it the way it was, and then like recently, like today, there was price action that fell below it.
Don't connect wick to wick. You put it wick to where it closed, just wondering.
I had it connected wick to wick until the most recent price action, so that's the way it would have been before the price action today. You understand? ONG. So good. That's a wedge right there. Beautiful. So what? Testing that 113 as resistance. No edge really. I mean, it's like bullish convergence, I guess. It's a higher low. It's kind of similar to Bitcoin in ways, right? It's gonna do what Bitcoin does. So if it can break 113.88, which it hasn't yet, if it can break it, it's going to 141. And that's probably, I mean, that'd be the target X, A, B, C, D anyway stuff, but the M pattern. But, you know, if we're talking about swing trading stuff, you know, value stuff, obviously you can see where the value areas are. Right here, candle high close right from February 21st, and then just right, it's a little zone of support. And so now you're at kind of higher risk areas, right? It's harder to strategize your stop loss if one wanted to see this keep going. But I do like the convergence. I like the convergence. So it's like, as long as it can make a higher low than this 85.7 cents area, it's probably eventually going to go to 141. It'll at least go test 113.88 again. So it's just the big if, can it break the resistance, which we never know that. Even as traders, we don't know if the asset's going to break the resistance. We don't know if Bitcoin's going to break 58,359. I don't know. But we're looking at the price action just below it, and it looks really good, like classic accumulation going on. This one looks like it's accumulating too. But, you know, it's just Mark Douglas stuff, right? I mean, too many people in this space, I think, are obsessed with being right or wrong, and it's never about right or wrong. It's just about looking for value areas, low risk areas, with a combination of variables that we look for. I mean, that present themselves, and we take a gamble. It's technically always a gamble, even at low risk areas, right? Because they can fail. But as long as you manage your risk position size appropriately, and you keep respecting the TA, and you keep playing the numbers game, you'll be successful. You only have to win 33% of your trades when you reward your risk 3-to-1 or greater. Okay, so why would you request that asset when it's just another one that's going to get banned? Yeah, Retta, you're literally, why would you do that? Okay, next one is that. Oh, okay. Next gen energy. Yeah, dude, just look at it. It's at all-time highs. I mean, it had a consolidation structure and it broke it. Look at that accumulation. So powerful. Oh, God, man. That was it. It's like a beautiful ascending triangle breakout. Isn't that wonderful stuff? Like, look, a sell wall. A sell wall and accumulation. Exactly what you want to see before higher prices, right?
Sunday to you, Mitch. Can you take a gander at Barn Bridge? Bond.
Substate Slayer, sure, if you want, yeah. Thanks. Right, I mean, this is what happens, Larry. I mean, it's just play it. Cue it up.
See what happens, Larry?
When there's a, you know, a big markup, a bull trend, and then a sell wall, right? A market participant puts up a lot of sell orders and prevents the price from going higher, suppresses the price. And buyers see that and they relent. They know that they can't break that ever. They'll never be able to break that sell wall. So the sell-off occurs. But then it rallies, ended up making a higher low than the previous low, runs up, hits the sell wall again. Buyers still see that same guy, that same person, suppress them. Like, we know we can't break it still. So then another sell-off occurs. But then look what happened. Another higher low than the previous low. Whoa, accumulation. More market participants participating, owning this asset than they did before. So what happens? Sellers relent, the buyers take back over, and it hits the same brick and sell wall that, who is this guy? Screw this guy, the buyers say at that level, and we can't break it. You sell off again, and then it's like, oh man, that little demand line gets broken a couple times, and so, oh boy, could be in a lot of trouble here, but then you get right back above it, the old demand line, you break it, and you just back test it, hold the support, and then you run up, and then look, it's like the same brick and sell wall. We can't do it. But then eventually the sell wall disappears, or the absorption of remaining supply is complete, and then there are no more sell orders at that zone, that congestion area, and the markup begins. And that's where you are on NXT. As psychology, literally, of what just happened. How much? I mean, what do you want me to do, dude? Like, I'm looking at a breakout of a structure, and it's great, man. It's wonderful. So, I mean, like, you know, we go to measure move stuff. Like, how do you measure? You measure it from the bottom of the structure to the top. Eventual measure, 100% measure move.
Can you look at Minch Plaza on best say?
I guess if you want, dude. Thanks. So, 100% measure move, 550, 548. So that's like a reasonable target one could have taken even if they got in on one of these lows down here, right? I mean, it's great, dude. Bullish convergence. A little bit of hidden, Class C hidden bullish divergence from one low to the higher low with the exact same level of relative strength. That's impending price action continuation. And then you got this little mini confirmation layer, like one little valley, one little peak, a second little valley for rally. Oh man, it's so good. Like I never look at NXE. No one's ever requested it on the stream, like ever. So it's like, okay, there are so many charts in thousands. There's no way one man, one woman, maybe an alien or robot, definitely a robot, could look at all these charts, you know? So that's what the whole community has evolved into, this hive mind where, you know, high quality, high education, everyone knows what they're looking for, right? There's a plan, right? There's the variables we want, we identify them, and then we share it with each other in the Patreon, and it just reciprocity. Attendees gains for everyone. We all win. NXE, all right. Next one. Presley Prince already looked at Cardano, right? So hopefully you saw that analysis and you're satisfied and you're not like, oh my god, you skipped it, man. It's like, no, we looked at it and we talked about it. It was perfect. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The old CHR to US dollar, man, it was good down here. Rallied. What happened? What happened on April 16th? Go look at the Bitcoin chart. That's what happened. April 16th, Bitcoin went from like $64,000, chat. And then on the 17th, it was at $51,000. That's what happens, man. Like, the macro can ruin awesome trade setups. But I mean, you see what I'm saying? So it's just like, sorry that it like went up and hit like C, you know, that hit the top of the bullish shark pattern, but it couldn't hit the measured move of the inverse head and shoulders because, again, the macro got devastated. So did all these altcoins. So you see the scar on the chart, but it's okay. Everything's fine. It's back above the critical March 25th low point, that base, and it maybe is just consolidating bullishly now. And yeah, it's just like another one we just looked at. Really nice bullish divergence on the MACD on the 4-hour. All right, just meandering on down. So the 4-hour MACD is implying a reversal to the upside soon, but I'd feel a lot more comfortable about the asset above 34.5 cents, that low from March 17th. It's below it.
$60,000 without Helen's backing. Do you think Dogecoin can go to 10,000 this bull run?
No, I don't think Dogecoin will literally ever hit $10,000. Never. Like, no one will ever exist in a world, in a reality where Doge is $10,000. It's never going to happen. It's certain, too. I'm telling you, it's a certainty. Yeah, I'm arrogantly saying Doge will never hit $10,000. If it does, I'll quit streaming forever, okay? Forever. I'll never come back. I'll never hit live again if Doge hits $10,000, okay? $10,000, by the way, my God. What world do we live in? Can someone tell me what the market cap is? It'd be like 17, it'd be like 50 Death Stars. Someone tell me how much market cap it would require, how much capital it would require to build one Death Star, and it's like 50 of those plus, probably, right? For Doge to get to $10,000?
Hey Mitch, please look at Peloton Dolopton. Thanks for the daily live stream.
Golden Dome, things to do with the 20. Bold statement that Doge will not hit $10,000. How is that bold? That's like mathematical, dude. It's like a mathematical certainty Doge will never hit $10,000 per coin. It could hit $9,999 and I still get to stream forever, right? I gotta always stream, you know? But 10,000, yeah, I'm done. I retire from streaming because I'm so wrong, right? Yeah, however many numbers that is, I'll let you tell us whatever number that is, okay? Okay, so, yeah, CHR, I don't know, I mean, 27 cents is probably a better entry. But if we're getting down there, it's probably better if you just have a harmonic or something. It's implying on 4 hour that there could be a reversal soon, but get back above 34.5 cents. It's nothing that sticks out. It's like, whoa, I'm so excited about this asset right now.
Cheers on the S coin. Doge won't hit 10K.
Yeah, I agree. It won't. Thank you, Eric. Shibu, oh god. I'm gonna look at Shibu. We look at Doge. Nope. Even with hyperinflation, Doge is still never gonna hit $10,000 per coin. Still. You hear me? No amount of hyperinflation is ever gonna let Doge hit 10K. Nope. Dogecoin would have to be a $1.3 quadrillion market cap. Do you understand? It can't happen. It literally can't occur. Physically, mathematically.
Dogecoin $1.3 quadrillion market cap. No problem, man.
So what do you hear about this on TikTok?
Is
that where this is coming from? Yeah, dude, TikTok, that's like the bastion of financial news and analysis, right?
$10,000 Doge would be 15x the world's combined GDP or mass.
So I'm saying like 50 Death Stars. Yep. Literal Star Wars Death Stars. Yes. Alright, we gotta move on. What is it? Good God. Alright, that. Wow, I haven't looked at this one in a long time. I bet you it's doing well because Neo's doing well. It's weird. It's just like nice uptrend, you know. Composite operator finished up acquiring his position around mid-February, early February, before the markup began. Now it's in this crazy uptrend. Cool. Initial peak, right? Oh, why did this guy just plot those trend lines there? Because look, the candle high close and the wick high, and it was the first time, February 25th. After that, the price action correlates to those initial points, right? Look, candle high closeout plotted. Look how February 25th it hit it and sold off. Look, multiple times, you know, like reversals, April 1st and April 2nd, and then up thrust, and then look again, April 27th and May 3rd, and just recently May 7th. Like, it can't break it, man. It's a steel wall. It's like, what are you doing? So there's a sell wall, it seems, and this congestion area. I don't know what's music playing. So I think got way far away from. Excuse me, dude. Would that work? Excuse me. Whatever. Just going with this. So we got sell wall. You got accumulation, I guess, going on. A low, higher low, and same low, and then same low again, kind of, and it's having trouble, man. If it can break 1756, you can go straight up to that old crazy up thrust high around 2332, but I don't think it's really at an area of strong value or anything. It's trying to hold this support from February 25th. Right, look, that's been a resistance before. That's been a resistance before. That's been a support, and now support again. Interesting. So you might have a little bit, just maybe. It's not a strategic area, because look, X, A, B, C, and it could go down and test 1130, 1112, 1115, and it's much more strategic entry area. But if it holds 1488 with that divergence developing, I mean, this is where it could rally and got a confirmation low. So, you know, it's like, I guess it's kind of promising, maybe, but below 1488, I wouldn't want anything to do with it, because it could go all the way down to like $11. So it's just probably depends on Bitcoin. Not at an optimum area, I don't think. It's not at the best strategic area. You know where the strategic areas are for us, right? Cake, bake. The one we just looked at. What was the other one that we posted the trade setup on just now on stream? Like, those are the ones we're looking for. B Pro, kind of good, man. Value. See here. I don't know, man. I don't really know. There's this Litecoin to Ethereum. Oh yeah, a triple MACD bullish divergence on the weekly, but at all-time lows. Really need to see Litecoin to Ethereum get back above 11,199 ways. Remember, the denomination is ways because it's not Satoshis, because it's not the big one. It's to Ethereum. Well, there you go, man. So more of, yep. So get above 11,199 and I'll feel a little better, but I would prefer it gets above 15,817. I mean, it's tough, man, right? Like, you know, using pairs like this, it's one asset that's still going strong versus another asset that's quite possibly the next Bitcoin in terms of price action from the last cycle, or the fractal. I mean, why not just trade Litecoin to the US dollar? Don't get cute with it, you know. You want to trade assets to, you know, weak denominators, right? Like, why have your denominator be one of the best performing assets in the world right now, which is certainly Ethereum. Yes, it is. Ethereum's outperforming everything, including Bitcoin, pretty much, right? So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, dude. All-time lows recently, a couple times. So yeah, you could rally, man, sure. But so okay, then one would strategize that by like taking along on like Litecoin to US dollar, not Litecoin to Ethereum. I bet you money Litecoin to Ethereum is going to vastly underperform Litecoin to the US dollar, even maybe Litecoin to Bitcoin. Remember, price discovery 5K, 10K maybe, even if things are crazy enough for Ethereum this cycle, maybe, right? So anyway, cool stuff, but you know, look out. Next one was UDT unlock discount token. God, candle low close right there from April 22nd. Candle high close from March 29th. Oh, okay.
Mitch, what if we burn any percentage of Doge? Will that push the price?
I don't know, dude. Talk to a developer of Doge, or talk to someone who owns Doge. You know, I think it's like, what, 66% of the supply is owned. Wait, 100% of the supply of Doge is owned by 66%. What is it again? What's the stupid stat on how like weird it is? Where like, I don't know. 66% of Doge is owned by a certain amount of wallets. Only a few, right? What is it? Like, that's a variable, though, that doesn't exist right now, right? They burn it, and then that changes. Well, that's not really fair, you know? 30% is owned by one wallet. Top 100 wallets own, like, 66%. Okay, that's what it is. Yep. 106 addresses own 66% of Doge. Yep, there you go. So that right there is like, I don't know. It's so much supply. It's inflationary. So from that low, I mean, I think you hit a 886 on that Scamlink low. Yeah, 886. I mean, you hit it. That's pretty crazy, right? But then, like, here you have like another harmonic. Wow. Little shark. Oh, maybe Cypher. Wow, dude, that's a not. Wow, hold on, dude. Wait. Wait. Dude, this is actually exactly what we want to see. This is it, man. This is exactly the best context for a harmonic to exist. It is. You don't have any edge yet, but this is exactly where one takes their long. This is the area. Yeah. When you have a beginning and then a huge run up, an XABCD. Let me show you how crazy this is, right? This is the stuff that you're looking for. You want a major XABCD that hits PCZ deep retrace areas, and then you want, because it's value, and then you want the harmonic XABCD to present itself too. It's like harmonic, cipher, shark. It's like double sharks. We got double shark action going on UDT to Wrapped Ether. This is amazing. This is exactly what you want to see, dude. All right, Juan, no you don't. You're a scrub. All right, so how we size this up? Won't be just like it's up 20% today, so that sucks. Like, you can't even tell it's up. How can you even tell it's up 20% right now? Stop just below, I think, D at this point, and targets A and C, but they're so close together that you could just have one target there. Dang, dude, this is fantastic. And I'm gonna show you some examples of why. You're gonna be like, "You're crazy, man." It's like, no, I'm not. You're crazy to say I'm crazy for thinking this looks amazing. So, all right, we would go. I would think strategizing here, layering out on the way up. See, it doesn't make sense there at the 6-1. The 786 makes the most sense because you got that peak right here from April 5th. Shark infested, yeah, that's right. 100%, whatever. That's it. That would be the way to stop. And we know it's so nice. 4.3 to 1. You could loosen the stop a little bit if you wanted, just in case. And I'll replot them real quick. Bitcoin has to play ball. It can't be trash. 100%. That is the way one's going to size up. One will be sizing up UDT to Wrapped Ether. Okay. Gotta love it, man. It's like, this is like confirming it's in a true uptrend after this stuff. Value areas, within value areas.
Civ/NYSE.
But again, I don't know about 20% update. You know, it's like, that's not good. It can be down 10% tomorrow probably. You know, so just be aware of that. I was telling you, you got to lose stops. It's not gonna. None of it will matter if it actually plays out. Dude, we looked at it like yesterday and the day before and the day before. It's trash, dude. It sucks. It's below critical supports. It's just a loser right now. It sucks, dude. It's like, once it gets back above that critical support, then sure, maybe, but right now, just screw CCIV. Churchill, Capital, or whatever. They suck, dude. If anything on this one, you don't want to take long on it. It's educational, okay? Education. Get over it. All right, so look at this picture, okay? Look at this picture. You see it, chat? Okay. Burn the image in your mind. Now, remember that time Link to Bitcoin looked almost identical? Do you understand? You had an uptrend established already. It had a huge run in XABCD. It had a deep retrace, 88%, 100% retrace, yes, an 886 from that low right there, from January 2020 to the highest high. That's 88% plus retrace, right? That's where the harmonic presents itself. And here we are. Here you are, the entire reversal was signaled by this harmonic, this beautiful, bullish Garley pattern. Just happened to be a beautiful, beautiful Patreon trade setup that you can get hand delivered to you if you join, right? You just, as long as you're not lazy and you pay attention to the notifications and you're in the Discord, you get these. I mean, if you're lazy and unattentive and you don't care about anything, yeah, you're not going to do well. But like, you pay attention, invest in yourself, try to learn things, you're going to do well in the Patreon. Okay, so this is it, man. Like March 31st, it was hand delivered. And then it's like, what happened, dude? Okay, now it froze, I think. Hold on. Oh, it's fine. 3 targets it. And no higher. No higher. But it looks like it could very well be getting set up for much higher prices. Once you break this, dude, once this level's broken between like 100,000 to 94,000, oh yeah, then it goes up probably straight to 137,000. And that means Link's probably like $70 or something, $60. Stupid. Okay. This is beautiful, dude. That's how dreams start. Okay. Moving on. We have 33 minutes until your weekly candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell. What's up, boy? What's up, Houston, man? Watching the stream, dude? Hey. Thanks for the 1,300 people tuned in. Hey, we hit 55,000 subs on YouTube yesterday, so that's kind of cool, right? I guess. Whatever. Okay, whatever this is. Next request. Oh, Scott Carney in the house? What? Someone just say Scott Carney? I don't see him. What are you talking about? Fake news.
Noise! Mitch, what up, my dude? Can we look at PLG, bro?
We'll put on the list, Conrad. Thanks for 20, dude. Yep. Dude, are you kidding me? FTC Feathercoin chat. Feathercoin to Bitcoin. So look at the scam wicks. It's yeah, accumulation now. Congratulations on all your success. Wow. Wow. See what I'm doing, right? I'm plotting like the initial candle close and wick, all right? And so let's see how price action correlates after that initial creation, the manufacturing of that support resistance. Maybe in the future, 102, 118 zone. Okay, we look right. There it is. As you can clearly see, just a steel wall, unable to break it. Yeah, I mean, but what could be happening is absorption of remaining supply at in that congestion area, right? So one low, a second low, it's about the exact same low, and now a higher low. So you now have accumulation argument.
Thanks, man.
So dude, yeah, thanks. Hey, look at Bitcoin, 58,363. All right. Let's break it, man, and go to 61, 62K. Anyway, so I just don't know if it's going to break it. You could sell off again, but if you make a higher low again, oh my God, dude. I mean, eventually it seems like, yeah, that's what's going on. Absorption remaining supply. If it breaks, it's not going to be that crazy. You're going to have to deal with, like, there's another congestion area at like 155. So it's not going to be like spectacular crazy run up immediately if it breaks it. I think it just would go from 118 to 155 pretty fast. And then after that, I mean, yeah, this one's not really that great because there's so much resistance looking left, so many different places it could reverse where there could be strategic sell orders from market participants. Right, that's what peaks and valleys are. Strategic levels where market participants can set up sell walls. That's where they place their sell orders or their buy orders, right? So that's like when you really want an asset, the best assets are the ones that have none of this left. Like if Feathercoin was at 217, it'd be a lot better, right? Because, oh man, if it breaks 217, it could go straight up to this freaking other candle high close back from June 2019, right? Yeah, you have to deal with the little valley here too, but you know, on the way up, it's the peaks that are really strong. So look, straight up there, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Like that's all you get. So if you know if it broke 310, it'd be going straight 398. You know if it broke 217, it would probably be going straight up to 310. So there's just a lot of crap here. We're looking at Feathercoin, it's a liquid. But yeah, maybe it's time. You know, when's the last time this asset has shown accumulation? Literally, there hadn't been accumulation on this trash, I guess, since back here in 2018. Dude, and the look left, man. You got to get through all this chop. I hate it. I don't like Feathercoin because of all these different levels, man. They're much better assets. Forget Feathercoin, even though, hey, man, it might go, dude. It might go. All right. Hey, Scott Garney's in here, man. Hey, dude.
Bruh.
Shout out Scott Carney. Go sub to Harmonic Trader. If you don't do it, what are you doing, man? Harmonic Trader on YouTube, on Twitter. I think Harmonic Trader on Instagram, but you know, Instagram's whatever, dude. Okay. Dude, I don't even want to look at this because of the chilling and bullcrap. I'm gonna look at it, and if it's not a long in trade, then I'm not gonna look at it, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, it's up 100% today. I've seen it before. But, yeah, no thanks, dude. I'm not going to look at it. And I would have looked at it if it wasn't for all the spamming, you know, people in Discord, a different Discord group, their own S-Coin Discord group, trying to pump it, Twitter, all that. You know, SafeMoon, we have evidence that SafeMoon does the same stuff. They have their own Discord, and they all strategically try to spam and flood everything, everywhere, with their shilling of SafeMoon. So that's how you know it's a scam. Nothing organic about it. It's all trash. You don't want anything to do with that stuff. Moving on. I'm not looking at this coin, Retta. I'm sorry. Request something else. Now I gotta find, okay, let me just check all the friggin' exchanges, dude. I was ranting about this earlier today, about just like, God, this is one thing I hate about crypto, is the illiquidity. Oh, I remember this. Did anyone remember this? Bond to the US dollar coin? All right, up 5% today, was at a level that made sense. A bullish cipher, a perfect bullish cipher pattern. I knew I had that data somewhere that works saved. $77 and $89 targets eventually. Yep. Yes. Nice. Dude, once if it can break 46 bucks, boom, $55. Breaks $55, boom, first target. Bond to US dollar coin. There's no change. Nothing's changed here. I wish there's more to talk about. I've already analyzed it, so. Yes, it was Harmonic Trader. So easy. Someone can put one of the mods want to post Scott Carney's YouTube channel, so people can just click it. You don't have to worry about typing. All right, man. Bond USDC value areas. XABCD. Scott Carney probably be. He's probably happy. He's like, I like Barn Bridge Governance token. Can't wait till next college football game. You know, they're going to be a bowl game sponsored by Barn Bridge Governance Token Bowl. I'll never go to that game. I might go to that game if it hits the targets of the you know, it would be a trade setup, right? I mean, okay. No, hidden bullish divergence on the 4.0 Evo. Hidden bullish divergence, not bearish divergence. Hidden bullish.
Am I seeing the back test of
Sub Javanese
support / resistance level? Looks like it could be a double bottom on the daily. Thanks.
Oh, it was added to the list. I've been live hour and a half. Join live stream, like button, sub. Bell sub. Oh my god, dude. Sorry, it's like lazy cadence now. Just trying to get through all these, man. A lot of requests. I'm sorry, but that asset doesn't exist. Adam Stewart. I can't look at MING because it's not on TradingView. If it's not on TradingView, it's over. I can't do anything. Oh my god, dude. Hey, this happens, man. This happens. You know, Peloton, it looked good. Accumulation and a pattern completion zone. It rallied. This hit a 38% retrace. Enough value for sellers to keep selling. Enough value for the sellers to keep selling. And it did. And now it's below critical ice lines. And I think this will last a while. This is like head and shoulders now. It turned into kind of a head and shoulders. And the neckline of 91.39's broken. There's no support down here. I think this thing could go in a correction that could last for a long time. Now, yep, that type of failure, you're in an uptrend and then your bullish pattern fails so miserably, I think you're in a lot of trouble. I think Peloton is just, yeah, well, look what it's just done. Peloton has just back tested the old support as resistance with confirmation is below it. Yeah, you're oversold. You might be diverging some. You might catch a relief rally. I don't like it now. Like, it looked good and now it doesn't look good. That's what happens, man. It looks terrible now. You get it back above 91.39, we'll reassess it. But until it does that, you're bearish. You got to be bearish on Peloton until it breaks back above 91.39. Got to move on. That's it. Very bad. Very disappointing. Now it gets back above it, maybe we start talking about it's a double bottom or something, a lower low double bottom. But nah, too many assets out there that look good, better than this. Okay. Just remember, look, another thing is like, you remember that context of where the harmonic is, right? This is not good context. I mean, yeah, they sometimes play out, but look before you. Before you, you just had a stupid markup, right? That's, you know what we're looking for. I mean, you're obviously not paying attention. Why are you watching the stream if you don't know what I'm talking about? Because we literally looked at one asset, and then we looked at link to Bitcoin, and you saw the context where you should be finding these harmonics and really loving them. This was a weird spot for a harmonic to be created, okay? It just was. You know that. Not a value play. It's like you want value on value. This is like premium value on premium or something, right? Oh crap. I got Mother's Day dinner with my family soon, so I'm about to have to get out of here. Unfortunately, I forgot. I have no idea how I'm going to get through all these requests. Dude, there's so many requests, man. How can I do this? All right, literally no more requests at all. No more. Yeah, dude, it's just disappointing. It's just an asset that, like, if it can get above $21 eventually, it could be okay. But dude, it's just like the run happened. It's like a pump and then a bleed out, man, and it could go all the way down to like $12, $11 again. So it was like potential double bottom, no demand, it sold off, and now it's below a support. Right, $20, $21.
Big supporter of what you do. Was wondering
I can't, dude. I can't. I literally already said, Ollie, I said no more requests. So if you request now, I mean, like, thanks for the support, but I can't do it. I got things I got to do. Family stuff, all right? Mother's Day is once a year. So, sorry, man. You go ahead and hate me and disown me. I understand. I'm sure there are people 10 times better than me out there that can do analysis for you, all right? Wow, I mean, my God, it actually, nice request, dude. Jesus. It's actually pretty hilarious. LYXC to wrapped ether. Are you kidding me, dude? It's kind of like you got the old range, went nuts, it's correcting, and it's deep. It's a deep correction. Dang, Chris Replay. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, what? No! Hold on. Wrong button, dude. Can we get some hype in the chat for Chris Replay? €200 super chat. My God. Yeah, this is a bullish bat pattern, and it's at and near the PCZ. Good request, right? But it's wrapped ether. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about wrapped ether. You know, 886. Good God, it's like right at it. Jesus, man. And you know, support resistance too. I mean that. There's no edge really on the oscillators so much right now, but dang, man, this is where someone could be placing their bets and have a really loose stop, I guess, and then your targets would eventually be like whatever that number is. All right, whatever that number is and whatever this number is. Yep, that's another one. Interesting. Yeah, it's not bad. So down these levels, you get reactions, you get runs, and then they sell off, and maybe you get a double bottom, maybe a head and shoulder. Maybe some sort of structure develops down here, but there's just, when you're right at the pattern completion zone, you definitely want confirmation. You want a reversal low. You just don't have it yet, and you don't really have, like, think about it rallying and then selling off again and double bottoming. That's when you'd get actual formal daily bullish divergence. That's the stuff you're really looking for. But I get it. It's at a low risk value area. For sure. Undeniable. LYXC to wrap together. Moving on. Thanks. Sweet. No one's gonna be mad. Hey, y'all, dude. Just kidding. Alright, PLG. What does that mean? So there's an S coin called PLG to wrapped ether, PLG to US dollar tether. Then there's platinum group metals. I have no idea. You need to really be detail oriented in your contributions. Because PLG is one we've been looking at, and it was a descending broadening wedge. It broke out of it. PLG, remember? And it looks great. A breakout. Target is eventually the top, which is like 624, and then if it goes, it's a bullish trend. It goes above that, man. Oh God, yeah, it breaks 583. Look out, you know, 583 straight up to 718, straight up to. Hold on. Straight up to, good God, at least 1017 or so. Okay, so higher lows going, first target 630, 718, then $10 after that. All right. Yeah, there you go, Conrad. Boom, PLG. It broke out of a descending broadening wedge, and it's making higher lows, and it's holding out. It's above the 200 moving average. Everything looks okay. Even hidden bullish divergence in the 4 hours, sir. Hidden bullish low on price, higher levels negative Momo. All right, okay. Gotta move on. I'm sorry, dude. Like, what do you want from me? Like, it's just things happen. I forget. I stream in the zone, so I don't do life in the zone. I forget things, like everyone. silo to the US dollar tether, lots of accumulation, man. Oh, the higher lows, the sell walls, right? You see them, dude. Like they're there. I mean, like the back test, look, it broke out, back tested once, kind of like twice, right there. What was once resistance, March 17th is now support. Anything above 9.5 tenths of 1 penny is bullish. Anything above it, yeah. I mean, your target's again probably just going to be that wick high. I mean, if it was going to revert, if it was going to continue up, it was going to go up to 1.5 cents again. That's where I'll be headed. Yeah, nice bullish price action, right? Accumulation, sell wall behavior. That could be like some sort of backup or something. It's good. Anything above 9.5 tenths of 1 cent is bullish, right? Below it, you still are okay until you break below 7.26 tenths of 1 penny. All right. Dude, are you kidding me? People are just gonna be like, oh, so mad. I'm about to be late, dude. I believe how many requests there are. Yeah, dude, the US dollar at a congestion area, right? And certainly not a value area, but this is an area where it's an inflection point. An inflection point, and there is some Class C, pretty much Class C hidden bullish area. You make a low, you make a higher low, and you make the same level of negative momentum. Impending price action continuation could be applied here. So what could be happening? What do you think is happening? You could say that there's potentially absorption of the remaining supply at the resistance from February 20th. And if it breaks it, well, you go straight up probably to $46 to the top of the harmonic, right? And then after that, $50 psychological resistance. And then after that, $55, $60, $65, right? It's all psychological because this thing's, it would re-engage price discovery if it could ever break $50. All right? Okay. Cool. Not a value area at an inflection point where it either reverses or it continues after breaking the resistance, or this is exactly where it reverses to the downside and could go all the way back down to $26. An inflection point. Not such a great entry area maybe, but those are just two different things that could be happening. All right, moving on. God. Yeah, dude, like a trade setup, a literal trade setup, VIV. I mean, it was legendary. I mean, this is one of the best specimens I've ever seen. For real, one of the best bullish Gartley specimens that exist I've seen in a long time, if not ever. It's just, it can only get so good. So there are many Gartleys or harmonics that have all gotten to that point where it's the best you could ever have. This is one of them, okay? What do you mean by that? The tree peak guy, where the harmonic creates itself, right? It reacts and reverses to 1 and 2. You have a little confirmation there, but then you rally above 776, 782, and you hold it as support. What is that? What is 776, 782? I'll show you what it is. I can't. No, I can't. There are no requests. I'm leaving. This is what it was. VIV, January 2016. That is what was so important about it. Moontime. I mean, this is exactly when eventually it would run to 1022. Yep. Bullish Gartley, spring back test of spring from years ago, from 5 years ago. Yep, that's it. That's Moontime. That is what dreams are made of. And fortunately, VIV has done it. The entry of the trade setup was posted, and it's well off that entry. Great stuff, dude.
Bruh.
There are no more requests. Again, I've been saying that. I'm going to dinner for Mother's Day with my family. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, like, it's a harmonic, but it's not in a really good spot. It's not like it was just, we just look at these, it's just like kind of there. It reversed at the 78% retrace, but couldn't catch enough bids to keep going. It's now back testing, I guess it's the peak from... Oh, it's the candle high close on the daily from November 5th. That's what it's holding. So, I mean, if it holds, great. But if it doesn't hold, man, this thing's probably going to fail miserably. And, dude, below 341, there's not much support till $2. So, again, it's just one of those buying climax. It's not in the greatest strategic area for HOFV. I mean, I get the harmonic, we identified it, but I don't think it's great for, you know, VIV was much better Gartley than HOFV. All right, so maybe it can double bottom at $3, but I'm telling you, anything below 341 runs the risk of going straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down to $2. Very critical areas here, okay? Okay, that's it. All right. I can't. That's it. I gotta go. I mean, at this point, I'm like late, and I'm not gonna, you know, screw around. So look, Bitcoin, what's going on? Potentially, the idea right now is absorption of remaining supply of 58,000 and change. You now have a potential 3 rising valleys, a classic accumulation structure, and on the third valley, you have potential hidden bullish divergence developing. You also, in 11 minutes, you have a bullish engulfing candle that will be confirmed on the 4-hour. You will have a 3-day candle close above the old February 21st high. You'll have a daily candle close above that also. There's a pretty decent argument here. Look, that candle high close on the daily from February 21st. You broke it yesterday. Yes, you truly broke it yesterday, and you just back tested it today. And that's gonna probably close like that. Weekly, real quick, before I'm out of here. All right, you're breaking back above the candle high close from February, that week of February 21st, 15th. You're back above it for the first time since, you know, April, early, mid-April, okay? You're back above it. That's really good. Also, at the same time, you got the argument for a potential hidden bullish divergence. Every time you make a low, you make a higher low, you make the higher low. Lower levels relative strength bouncing off 60 relative strength index, which is bullish. So the argument's there. I mean, there is an argument, a bullish bias argument on Bitcoin between the 4-hour, daily, 3-day, and weekly. So that's like people will be placing their bets on the variables that the chart's showing us. And if it fails, it fails. Stop losses are great, you know, but I'm just saying the probability is starting to look like more than a coin's flips chance that Bitcoin will be going up next, not down. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Y'all are amazing. Love this community. I'm sorry about the people at the end. Couldn't get the requests. There were only a few, but do what I can to try to get them tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day. Till next time, respect the T. Hey. 600 likes is also pathetic. Wow.
name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Adios, turd nuggets.